Hello, I'm Shirley Coomer, a real estate advisor serving the Phoenix metro area. If you're thinking about downsizing, the biggest mistake I see isn't choosing the wrong next home. It's waiting too long to plan the exit from the current one. Most homeowners don't wake up and decide to move next week. The idea usually sits quietly in the background for a while. Maybe the house feels larger than you need. Maybe the yard takes more effort than it used to. Maybe the stairs are fine today, but you're thinking about 5 or 10 years from now. Downsizing works best when it's treated as a 12-month planning process, not a last-minute decision. When planning starts early, you gain control. When it starts late, everything feels rushed. In the Phoenix metro area, many downsizing clients have owned their homes for decades. These are often larger homes with mature landscaping, aging systems, and deferred maintenance that hasn't been evaluated by the market in years. Add Arizona heat and emotional attachment, and the process can feel heavier than expected. What I've learned over the years is this: downsizing becomes stressful when homeowners focus only on where they're going and not on how they're exiting their current home. Real estate timing, home condition, and equity strategy matter just as much as the next address. So let's walk through what a smart 12-month approach actually looks like. 12 months out is not about packing boxes, it's about clarity. This is the stage where you step back and ask practical questions. How much space do you realistically use every day? Which parts of the home cost the most to cool and maintain? Are stairs, yards, or pools adding work that no longer feels worthwhile? This is also when you want a realistic understanding of your home's market position, not just an online estimate, a thoughtful review of condition, comparable sales, and buyer expectations. At this stage, I recommend a low-pressure home review, not a listing appointment, just clarity. We look at what buyers in today's market actually notice. We separate cosmetic updates from true value drivers. We talk through timing without urgency. That early conversation prevents overspending and avoids surprises later. Now let's talk about equity. Many homeowners assume downsizing automatically unlocks equity, but equity is only useful if it's planned. A year out, you should understand approximate net proceeds after selling. Not just the price, but what you walk away with after closing costs. You should understand how timing affects your purchasing power, and whether renting, buying, or waiting gives you the most flexibility. I don't provide tax or legal advice, but I often coordinate timing with financial advisors or estate attorneys so the real estate decision aligns with the bigger picture. Planning early gives you options. And here's something that often gets overlooked: time to make thoughtful gifting decisions. When you plan a year ahead, you give yourself the gift of time to decide what to keep, what to gift, what to sell, and what to release, without the pressure of a listing timeline. Many homeowners assume family members will want certain items: a dining room set, a china cabinet, artwork, but space, taste, and logistics matter. Maybe the table doesn't fit. Maybe the style doesn't match. Maybe shipping across the country costs more than the item is worth. Maybe your adult children already have fully furnished homes. Having those conversations early allows everyone to be honest without feeling rushed or obligated. That's a real benefit of starting early. Between 9 and 12 months out, decluttering should begin. Slowly, intentionally. Buyers want to picture their future in the home. That doesn't mean erasing personality. It means reducing visual noise. Start with storage areas buyers inspect closely: garages, closets, laundry rooms, patios. Remove extra furniture that shrinks rooms. Identify items you already know will not move with you. Downsizing starts with deciding what stays. Decluttering is not just emotional preparation. It directly affects photos, showings, and buyer perception. Clear, organized spaces signal care. They make inspections feel smoother. They help buyers feel confident. Around 6 to 9 months out, this is the window to address inspection level issues before buyers find them. Service the HVAC systems, repair minor plumbing issues, replace worn lighting or fixtures. In our climate, buyers pay close attention to air conditioning and overall maintenance. You don't need to renovate everything. In fact, one of the most important decisions is knowing what not to fix. Not every home needs a kitchen remodel. Not every bathroom needs an overhaul. Planning early allows us to focus on what truly matters to buyers in your specific price range and condition tier. That protects your equity. And then 3 to 6 months out, timing becomes more defined. We refine the listing window. We talk about overlap housing if needed. We coordinate the sale and the next move carefully. Seasonality, heat, and buyer behavior in the Phoenix metro area all influence how we position the home. Planning ahead allows us to move strategically instead of reactively. And let's talk about the next home for a moment. Downsizing isn't one size fits all. Some homeowners want single level living. Some want lock and leave convenience. Others prioritize proximity to family, healthcare, or travel access. Planning early gives you room to evaluate those priorities calmly. When planning starts too late, I see the same patterns: rushed repairs, pricing anxiety, emotional overwhelm, fewer housing options. Downsizing should feel like relief, not a scramble. If you're wondering when to talk to a real estate advisor, the answer is simple: about a year before you think you might move. That first conversation isn't about pressure, it's about preparation. You don't need to fix everything before selling. Strategic preparation matters more than full renovations. And whether you sell first or buy first depends on comfort level, equity needs, and timing. Early planning creates flexibility. Downsizing isn't just about square footage. It's about simplifying upkeep, reducing monthly expenses, creating flexibility for the next stage of life, preserving equity, making thoughtful decisions instead of reactive ones. If downsizing has been sitting quietly in the back of your mind, this is your sign to start the conversation early. Call or text me at 60277000643. We'll map out what a smart 12-month plan could look like for your home and your timeline. This is Shirley Kuma. Have a great day.